You welcome to Family and Values on Galaxy Television, where we are reaching out for the stars. Yes, today is the 24th day in the month of March. Our family is saying bye to March and welcoming April sooner than you expect. Okay, yes, the Ramadan fast is still going on and the Lent fast is still going on. So both days there is fasting going on. How has your weekend been? Welcome. Family and Value is a show that has to do with your family, my family, your relationship, and my relationship. Everything that has to do with you and I, parenting, and the society at large. It's a show that runs Monday to Fridays, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., just like you're on your screen. That's beautiful morning. It's Monday, and of course, what do you expect? The traffic's always there. The tension of resuming and having to be in board meetings. But calm down, don't worry. It promises to be a very cool Monday, and you go home with the bags. Yes, you go home with the bags after sealing the deal. All right, we are streaming live on Facebook and you can download the Galaxy mobile app so that you can watch us on the go. A very big shout out to our StarTime family. We love you. We celebrate you. To everyone who sends in text messages the last day saying, we see you. Here we are on your screen this morning. I am Princess Joy Ayo Abu. If this is the first time you're seeing this pretty face, and I do not anchor this show alone because I have someone very beautiful that anchors the boat with me. They say two captains cannot be in a ship, but this one, two captains are in one ship and they are paddling very well. All right, if you know who I'm talking about, but if you don't, let's welcome Mama Jenzi. Good morning. Happy weekend.
Thank God for life. Thank God for strength. Thank God for grace. Thank God you are here. I'm here.
Yeah,
thank God for all our viewers out there who has always been a wonderful and, I don't know, remarkable personalities out there with your calls, your text messages, your response. Your remarks goes a long way. It tells us how much and how well we're doing. And if we're actually giving you what you saw, looking out for. So a morning is a wonderful blessing. It stands for hope. And it's also giving us another opportunity to know that life has started with a gift with us. So life is giving you a gift this morning. How well do you want to run that gift? How well do you want to make sure that gift is well preserved and well nurtured? And you show the heart of gratitude to the Almighty God who has given us this day. My name is Olori Adejoke Adubi David. My friends call me Olori Age. I hope you had a splendid weekend and it's another start of the week. So let's see how God and how well we want to walk this week together. Welcome once again.
Working the week together. Do we have anybody shout out in the week?
Birthday shout out. Yeah, from Saturday into Sunday and today. A big shout out to everyone who celebrated yesterday, to Fire Peters, to Pastor Femi Ademokowa, to Obadeoye, to Victor Adeniro. Wow. To one of our barristers who was here some time ago, Barrister Kola, and many Dopamu, and many others, including our own darling pastor who is sitting here with us. Weekend was loaded. Sincerely, it was a loaded one. And we pray that God will continue to have reason to celebrate you. And also to this couple, they got married last year, so they marked 1 year. Yesterday again. So to the Adedakos, Tutu, and my husband. So we wish you many more and many other people who are watching us, but we don't have your name or you didn't send it to us. Wish you the very best of the new anniversaries or whatever it is you're celebrating. Celebration will never cease in your life and in your home.
Okay, so this is a very big birthday shout out to our very own, just like Olori had said, our own head boy here on Family and Values. We love him, we celebrate him, we are wishing many more years. Anytime we call him, he will answer. Pastor Akin Anyowale. It's a good time to celebrate you. We love you, Family and Value. Appreciate your time for always being here with us anytime we call, and we are praying that this new year would bring more,
and your ministry
more
will
grace,
to go
more oil. The ministry will grow higher. Family, more you will not be found wanting. Everything more anointing. All right. On that note, let's go on our mini feature. And when we return, we'll start the serious business for the day because it's Monday. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back from the mini feature. Yes, what are we talking about? Mondays are dedicated for those dating, courting, or in a relationship that they don't know where it's heading to. Ship one, ship two, ship three. All of them. Come here and let's have this conversation. Is love a feeling or a choice? Is love truly a feeling or a choice you just make and then you decide along the line to say, I will do it again? Or let the feeling continue. All right, this morning we have no other in our midst than the one who celebrated this morning. We have our pastor here in the building. He's a marriage counselor, a relationship coach, and he is the senior pastor at the Splendor Church. Youth Church is the man of the youth. If you see him, very active, you think that this one is still doing boyoyo. All right. Let's welcome Pastor Akiole. Good morning.
Good morning, beautiful ladies.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, beautiful ladies.
You know one thing about you is
beautiful
you have the way
ladies.
You always bring what
Who not love beautiful
into your
ladies like
relating
this?
and relationship.
Look at your combination, for example, is dope.
Now I'm following after you. You're so much welcome.
Thank you. I'm
so
always happy.
How was your birthday? As a birthday boy, because I don't come.
It's still the week of the birthday.
How did it go?
Well, I was expecting my team, but
don't worry, we are keeping it.
This is the second year running.
Yes.
I hope you know.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm waiting for you to celebrate.
No, we will do it in a big
don't worry.
way.
We'll do it. Surprise is the best.
Surprise. Like they surprised me yesterday.
Yes.
Oh my God, that was the first time my wife will, really surprised
you.
I just ended the service and she collected microphone and we were now saying, let's start service. I said, with service.
Birthday service.
Before I knew what was happening, people started coming and I said, what?
Wow. It's good to celebrate life.
Thank you.
It's good to remember the days, even Bible support.
Yeah.
You should remember to number days. So that it goes a long way. So you're so much welcome.
Thank you
for being part of us this morning.
Thank you.
Family is born.
Yes, family is everything.
That's what we are talking about.
It's
family
everything.
And value.
Everything.
Is everything.
All
right, today's topic is love a feeling or a choice. Yes, I knew you'd just be laughing and you're like, this topic. Well, we don't want to put it on the hot seat, but let's start. What is the meaning of love? Let's start from the foundation.
Personally, I believe love is a gift. It's a gift that you have, but it's meant for another person. Love is a gift. You have it, everybody. You can decide to keep it or you give it. Right? So love is very, very good and special. Okay? You have it. I have it. Right? You can decide to keep it to yourself or you give it out. So it's a beautiful thing when you give it out. Right? Very beautiful. You'll be fulfilled. The person you gave it to will be fulfilled. Right? But if you decide to keep the gift, you feel good, but you will not be fulfilled. Right? So love is a gift. That's my own definition.
Okay, so if love is a gift, now it's bringing me, I'll have to open the can now. Now we're looking at if love is a choice or is a feeling. And according to your definition, it's a gift that you have. You might decide to give it or keep it to yourself. But when you give it, you feel more fulfilled. And, makes the world go round. That's just it. Now, if love is a gift, can we now call it a feeling or a choice? Because already it's a choice. You either give or you withdraw it back to yourself and be selfish with it. So can we also say it's a feeling? And if it is a feeling, how long can true love really?
I like this topic. I like this topic. This topic very, very big because it's the basis of, everything our living. Now, love has feelings, okay, but it's not a feeling. Right?
Okay.
Now, if you say is love a feeling or a choice, I will answer both that, depending on the context.
Okay.
Now, the love that exists between husband and wife is different. The love that exists between parents and children is different. The love that exists between friends is different. Right? So, if we are talking in the context of marriage, husband and wife, I would say love is both feelings and choice. Because when you're talking about choice, you're talking about commitment, you're talking about your loyalty, that you have to make up your mind that, okay, this gift that I have, I am giving it to you and I'm standing by it. Right? So in the context of marriage, you see that it's more than a feeling. There are times where that I don't feel like touching my wife. But now, because of the commitment, because of the choice that I said, this is my wife, yeah, if she touch me, I must respond. Even though the feeling is not there at that particular time. So, in the context of marriage, it is both. Whether you feel like it, he just insulted you or whatever, but the calling for the gift of love is there, then the commitment aspect will come to it. But when you're talking about friendship now, it's more of feelings, right? When it comes to friendship, the feeling is there. I just like you. That's all. Okay. I just like you as a friend, and it has limitation. If the feeling is not there again, we move on. Yeah, decisions. You make up your mind. Like this adage that is being said in Yoruba that you can't have 20 kids working together for 20 years. It's just the practicality of life. You must move on. You find another person and you move on. Then between the context of family, between you and your children, is more of a choice, right? Because the choice has to be made. Your child is misbehaving. You don't want to beat her, but the commitment is I don't want you to get bad. So it's more of commitment. You must make it in life. You must do this. There are decisions that we have to make for our kids, for example, whether the feelings is there or not. They just have to. So those are the balances.
Now, talking about dating, friendship, courtship, how does feeling affect the choices that people make when it comes to love? Because you just made a statement. You said, I like you. It's a feeling.
Yeah.
And I'm liking you because of what I'm saying. It's that feeling. But my choice is someone else. But I love you. How does that feeling affect the choices that we end up making? Because we're saying it here, I think last week, that when we're talking about cheating partners, now you see a slim girl, you like her, and then you go and get married to someone who is fat, who is on the big side, and you still return back to this slim girl to cheat her. And now we are thinking, feeling, love. How does feeling affect the choices that we end up making?
Well, when we're talking about dating, because dating has to do with friendship that will that will get better to marriage, it starts with feelings. You can't, let me put it this way. I tell people that you don't marry somebody that you don't like. Yes. Like, see, we are no ghosts. We are human. The first impression of somebody is what you are seeing. If you don't like what you are seeing, where love grows, but because I heard some people, they are over spiritual. Oh, my wife, when I met her, I didn't like her. I don't believe that is true. Because
there must be something about
there must be something
that attracted you.
Yeah. Look at the dress. Look at the dress that you are putting on right now. I'm sure that you feel good in it because you like the dress. That's why you are putting it on. So you feeling comes from your eyes. What you are saying, right? There is no way I can pretend that I will make a choice of something I don't like. I don't know how they get it, but it's not true. You must like your choice when it comes to dating, right? I tell ladies, please be careful of what you are going for. And I think that's the basis of all this wahala we're having right now. Because a lot of ladies like what the person has, not the person. Maybe the car, the job, the cash, and all that.
Yeah.
And eventually, when that thing is,
Not there.
then there's a problem.
The feelings disappear.
They put more love on the items.
Yes, on the items, on the
those
items.
things.
I mean, I tell them that, you see, don't marry someone because of what he drives, but marry someone because of his drive. Because anywhere you put a man with a drive, it will always produce
Something.
what he drives. Okay, so it's important that you know your feelings, where your feelings are, especially in dating. Is it in what he has or himself? He may not have it today, okay, but you see that this person is going somewhere. You can see what drives him.
Yeah.
I think that is where the feeling should
The channel.
be channeled to.
All right, that's where the feeling should be channeled to. Let's go on our word of mouth. And when we return, we'll be coming in with our question. Remember, we are still discussing is love a feeling or a choice? Don't bring me up here. Hi, welcome back. Yes, we are all smile because it's Monday morning and we are still discussing is love a feeling or a choice? I guess it's still very much here in the studio. All right, before we take that break, Lori was to come in.
Okay, so Pastor Yonwale, it's still good. We still have that birthday vibe inside of you this
Yes,
morning.
so
I see you bouncing. Okay, because Mondays, just like it's all about those who are walking in towards the institution of marriage or are still in courtship or about to go into courtship is all about. I want to find out, in recent times, love has been abused, taken advantage of, just like we're talking about people who itemize why they really fall in love.
yeah.
They have a reason, there's a condition. It's not like the genuineness of what it should be. And when that thing is no longer there,
Your challenge.
so you advise us go for the drive and not for what the person drives. I love that. Now, how can we now restore the word love in the generation we have now? And even, I want to say, the older ones are also keen into it. Because no older person wants to see themselves old anymore. They want, you see the younger one, the older ones get 60
The vibes.
are like, I'm still young, don't tell me I'm old.
Very young.
And you see even our young ones also keen into, going for a man's wealthy, older in their father's age, irrespective. Yeah. Even if the last one is their age, they are not concerned. How do we restore the value that love is supposed to, carry, have, possess, attributes? How do we bring this back into?
Well, I will answer your question like this. You see, love grows. It takes time.
It grows.
It grows.
That's another topic. And I'm bringing you on that. Wow. Because last week, I was saying something like this. That in those days, our parents, when they bring Anyawale, Akin, and I'd forgotten Madam's love, Foluke, and they said, I'm going to Foluke's family house. I have gone there. She's a good girl. The family is a good background. We know them. They don't have any bad. And I said, Anyawale, you are going to marry Foluke at so age. She's still in school now. But the two of you. I was saying it. So I'm going to bring you on that topic next time that they go. Because children of those will say, no, they just bring them. They did not even allow them. What for hijack money? So you are going to be the one to talk. So you can go on with love.
Okay, love grows, I believe, because it has to do with feelings. Don't forget, it has to do with feelings too. Just like I said, it's a gift that you have. Now, All of us have this studio right now. We can decide to frown. It's a choice.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you will see the fruit. You see the results immediately. You will see anger will grow. A lot of things will set in.
Yeah.
Now, we decided to just be free and be happy.
Oh.
You understand? And we can build on that. Now, in case there is a challenge along the line, maybe I see this in marriages, people that are 5, 7, 10 years in marriage, they allow the wine in the marriage to come down. Why?
Okay.
Because they are not allowing the love to grow. See, we have to service it. The love.
How do we do that?
Well, so many things like word of affirmation, like those gifts that we have. Word of affirmation. There is always something that your partner is built on. Everyone. There is something that your partner is built on. The language of love that you try. But you see, the challenge we are having is that most people don't want to give what their partner wants. They want the other partner to give me first before I will give you. You understand? That's where the major challenge is. They always want you do it for bring it. Be the first to bring. Then I will bring it. You understand? And that is where we started our discussion from. It's a gift that you have that just give it. Regardless of whether your partner is bringing it to the table, you give
not.
it. Yeah.
Your own is gift.
Yes. Love is a gift. Just give it. Don't ask. But we have turned the tide. We ask for love. Do you love me? You know, we have turned the tide. We are asking for it instead of giving it. So I'll say something like, "Oh, do you love me?" No, don't ask for it. Give it first. Yes, yes. And you see, the most
it's an act.
Yes, you give it first. You will reap it. There's no way. I've never seen somebody that resists love. It's a beautiful gift.
But
that you show love to.
Some people resist it.
Wow.
Romance resistance.
In short, the type of resistance that you will not be like, have I done something? You'll be asking yourself, have I done something bad? You will be
asking your previous generation that you offended this person came back
wow. In the context of marriage or friendship?
In marriage.
Oh.
In marriage.
Wow.
In relationship, friendship, colleague, career-wise, business-wise.
Wow.
When you put so much and you're expecting that, even I know we are working together and I know that fingers are not equal.
Yeah.
But I want to push in what I have.
Yeah.
So with love, I'm doing it. The other person is like, you are showing yourself too much. It seems you have some, you understand. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. Depends on the mindset.
Now, can only feelings sustain relationship?
Oh my, no.
Now, can only feelings. The feelings of, is this butterfly inside of me that I'm using to start this relationship? 6 months down the line, can that still butterfly inside of you?
It will have turned to cockroach.
So can only feelings sustain?
No. Only feelings cannot. No, feelings cannot. It can't. It can begin and start with feelings, but it cannot be sustained
on feelings.
No feelings. You have to add something, and that is commitment. You have to add something. Like I said, love grows. Anything you want to grow, you have to water it. There's no way you can plant a seed and just say, well, it will grow. No, it does not. Even if it grows, it will grow along with weeds and every other thing that will choke it. You understand? So if you started your love life with feelings, you need to have some fertilizers and all of that, put water. You have to water it. It must grow. And it will grow into commitment. It will grow into loyalty. It will grow to so many things. Sacrifices. It must grow. Feelings alone. Like I said, feelings cannot sustain it. I'm telling you, there are times that you don't feel it. Yeah.
that moment.
Yes,
when
yes, yes.
Even
When you
personally,
don't
there are
feel
times
like-
you are just down in
Yes,
spirit.
yes, yes.
You're
We
like
are all human.
rebooting.
Yeah.
You're like rebooting yourself.
Yeah.
And
Nothing
everything
is
around
wrong with
you
you,
just,
but you don't
you know,
feel
at
it.
just
that moment.
Yes,
at that moment.
yes.
So it's something we need to continue to spice up.
Yes.
And
Like
then at that
spices.
moment, you're at that point. That's when the one you love is trying to come up and, it's trying,
Exactly.
and you in your mind, you're like, I wish you just understand that right
Yeah,
now.
the
I
feeling
want
is not.
that
So
feeling
let me
is-
ask, when it gets to that
Mm.
stage, what do you think one should do?
Mm.
When you're down and maybe your partner or friends around you feel like you're down,
Mm.
what do you think those friends should do to help you? Should they leave you and let you settle down and just be on your own? Because sometimes we just want to be on our own. So should they leave you after a while, they come back? Then in case we're talking about partners now, what should such a partner do? Because sometimes when you are down, just, my dear, why are you like this now? My dear. Oh, and maybe he or she wanted to ask you something at that point in time. And you're not connecting. You're just there. And he or she is not seeing it the way, you know, you are. And like, honey,
And you guys
now, you know, and you will not respond.
Acting it out.
You know, you're not responding.
Yeah.
What should he or she do at that
Understanding. I'll say understanding. Understanding is
time?
major.
The love language cannot come in there.
Yeah. You see,
honey,
at that point that you are explaining right now, is understanding that can.
You just let
you just. I believe that maybe even if that's the first time that you're experiencing, so just try and study your partner at that particular time. That what does he or he really needs? At times you just leave. I'm telling you, for the person to recuperate and come back. You know, at times when you bombard somebody, at times understanding is major. You need to understand the builds. You need to understand the personality of your spouse. It's very important. It's very important. There are people that recuperate when you leave them. There are some that we need you to find them. You just need, and people are different. You can't compare the way my own wife is to another person. You know? Their beauty is different. But it's the duty of the spouse to study and understand. You will understand the fellow that, oh, okay, when it's like this, just give him some time. He will come out, right? And at times, if his build is, you just have to surround him quickly so that he will not go out of the head. You know, that understanding is key.
Okay.
It's key.
I want to ask what is sentiment to you? Sentiment, what is it to you? And does sentiment has anything to do with what we're discussing this morning? Does it have anything? Does it have anything to do with love? In what way does it have it? So you have 3 questions as a round up. What is sentiment? Does sentiment have anything to do with what we're discussing? And how can sentiment, you understand, you know, be separated from the love?
Well, sentiment is your personal view and belief about something. Now, that does not make it right, and that does not make it wrong. I will give you an example. When we got married, okay, we want to position our television, right? Should we put it on the left? Should we put it on the right? Where I'm coming from in my family is on the left.
I love everywhere I'm coming, like the television. Where
You
I'm
make me remember somebody who said, don't eat rice and fish.
Right?
When my colleague, that's my house, we put rice and fish together.
You see now?
But the wife always separates rice from the beans. So yeah,
we put it on the left.
Okay.
Maybe from your own house, they put it on the left.
Or in the middle.
Or in the middle. That doesn't make it right. It's just a sentiment that, okay, and I put it on the left. My wife said, no, that is wrong.
No.
No. Where are you from? They don't put television on the left, it's on the right.
Right-hand side.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a sentiment, right?
So,
And I say,
how do you
okay,
not agree?
where did they write it? Show me where they said
written.
it's always on the right. She couldn't prove it. So I said, you see, that is your own sentiment. Okay. In this marriage, where should we put it? Don't tell me this is where. So it became okay, let's look at it. Okay, it will be better on the left, it will be better at the center. We take a position. I said, okay, this is not our own sentiment.
You know?
This is the way it is. So when it comes to sentiment, don't hold it. Don't hold that it must be. No, you must be willing, especially when your knowledge is being, challenged. Be sensitive and be willing to learn. Right? So, and when it comes to love, like, you can say, no, love, it has to be like, there's nothing like that. There's nothing like, because we are different. All right? What will move me may move you.
True.
Right? What will impact you may not be. We are built differently. So, when it comes to having sentiment or to settle your sentiments in love, be willing to learn. One way fix it will not work. Okay? You can only talk to the extent of your knowledge. And knowledge is growing. That's why it's very wrong of us to compare marriages and said it must be. No. It's different. When people come for counseling, I tell them, you don't bring your parents' experience here. Just learn from it. Don't say, if it were to be my mom. The man is talking. If we are to be my mom, no, they don't do things like, I think you need to go and meet your mother and let you. No, you are talking from your own sentiments. That does not make right. But be willing. You can lie. You can learn love in a different way if you are open to it. So that's my answer.
And
thank you so
she
much.
asked 3 questions. And
Yes.
now she said, what's the role of
Sentiments.
Yes, it brings argument. It brings a lot of conflicts. It will make your relationship complex. You will just be having issues that you are not supposed to have. Okay? Because by the time I said, you see, you must understand that your spouse is human.
Just like you are.
Just like you are. You can't be saying that because she's a woman, every morning that you wake up, you must, if you want to greet me, if I'm your husband,
you go on your knees.
Kneel down. That's it. It will bring conflict. Because this lady you are
that's
talking to,
another day.
this lady you are talking to, respect is not in her own. If she respects, she does not respect if she didn't kneel down. But the way she was brought up is to hug and probably kiss you. That's respect. That's it. Just say that, this person is not until when you are serving me, you must go on your knee.
Someone will tell you. Even Sarah even called her husband Lord.
Is your name Sarah? Is your name Sarah? Okay, her name is Sarah. You Abraham. Do what works for you.
Oh my God! Behind it for Pastor Akiayewale. Always see, he's not just the class captain of this beautiful fellowship. He will always want it to be as easy as you can have it. As easy as you can have it. That doesn't mean, marriages will not come complications or issues or arguments. Well, what we're trying to say is we can work it together.
Yeah.
We can make it work. As long as there is no violence, there is no self-demeaning words that will bring out your self-esteem, that will bring low your self-esteem or make you feel you are nothing. You can always work it out. And even when you have all this, you can always go by a counselor. We have people like Pastor Iwale. We have many of them, they've been coming on the show. And this is another beautiful opportunity for us to dwell with you this morning.
Yeah.
I appreciate God bringing you this morning.
Yeah.
Thank you for starting our week.
Wow.
With laughter.
I'm telling you.
So I'm taking something home from what he has shared with us. He said, don't go with what the person drives. go with, the drive in that person. What is that person's drive? Anytime you are at a corner, at a crossroad, what is the impartation or what is the word that person will speak into your life that will make you come back to yourself and say, it's true. Thank you, my love. This is a beautiful idea. And that's what I'm taking home this morning. I hope you have something to take home. My name should remain Olori Adejoke Adam David. Thank you to everyone who has made today's show a great success. Hope to see you tomorrow on my side.
All right. Thank you very much for being a part of the show this morning. And thank you, despite how busy yesterday was being here. Thank you very much. Regards to Madam. Right. Tomorrow is Tuesday with a difference. And we'll be discussing, can the opposite sex just be truly friends? He is just my friend, no strings attached. Let's have that conversation tomorrow with our guests here in the studio so that we take a little bit of tables because we are seeing some things in. He's just my friend, though, no strings attached. All right, let's have that conversation tomorrow. Thank you. I am Princess Joy. See you tomorrow.